Hey, empowered badass breeders. How do you manage clients that say they have an allergy? And I feel like sometimes there's some unrealistic expectations surrounding this topic alone. First of all, there's no such thing as a hyperallergenic dog. There are dog breeds that do lend themselves more kind to those that do suffer with allergies due to the type of coat that they have or hair. Like poodles, for example, tend to do fine with people that have allergies to dogs. There's a few things though I have to ask clients. First, is it saliva or is it really the dander, the hair, the fur, whatever you want to call it? Because there's different parts that people can be allergic to. So it's really hard sometimes because I feel like we're put in this position like we should have all the answers, and there's a lot of unknowns, and so I don't have all the answers. So like most things, I err on the side of extreme caution to, if you're allergic to dogs, don't get a dog. Like, I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. And the reason why is because I was way on the real client-friendly side, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing either, but I'd let people come up and sit with the puppy, or I'd send them a shirt with the dander, the whatever on the puppy. But all of that is so unbelievably not accurate. And so I was just continuing to set these puppies up to fail, and it wasn't fair to them. So they go into a home, they'd be there 3 days, they'd be like, oh, my allergies are so bad, we need to return the puppy. Then the puppy has to go to the vet for 3 days, kind of an isolation quarantine to make sure they didn't catch anything before they bring it back to my other unvaccinated puppies, and around we go. So here's kind of my take on it now when I get clients, regardless of what you breed, if there is known allergies. Now, I do think if you do the poodle mixes, the doodles, whatever, you're going to have this more because people are specifically reaching out to you because you breed poodles and or a poodle mix. And we know that poodles are typically the most forgiving to those with allergies. So the first thing I always tell people is like, we need a hyperallergenic dog. I'm like, there's no such thing. I'm sorry. So I'm not the breeder for you. And I don't know that a dog is for you. I mean, I hate that for you, but I'm sorry. If it's a saliva issue, teach your dog not to lick you, be careful about that. If it's just kind of a minor dog allergy, I'm actually, funny fact, allergic to dogs. And so is my daughter, Jenna. So we just have to manage and mitigate. We're mildly allergic. We have to manage and mitigate that. So I can't live with the golden retriever. As much as I would love to, I can't. Dogs can't sleep on my bed. They can't be up on my couch. If I touch them, I have to wash my hands before I touch my face. So it's just learning to manage and mitigate that. So then I ask people, well, what would it look like for you if you do still struggle with some allergies? Are you able to manage and mitigate that? Do you have an allergist? Are they able to help you? So helping them walk through that and think about that. Like, this is a serious commitment, and are you willing to make some of those compromises so you can live with the dog? The other thing people will ask me is, can we come meet the dog first and see how we do? Like, can we come rub our face into the puppy? No, you can't. I'm sorry. And this is why I'm the worst place to come to see how your allergies react. I'm on a farm. I have mulberry trees. I have hay, horses, cats, golden retrievers. I've got my farm dogs, grass. I am the worst place to come engage allergens. Absolutely not. Don't use my place or even my dogs as a means to see if you're going to be allergic to this one specific puppy. Plus, this puppy's been with their mom, which most of my moms are golden retrievers. So they need a full bath, removed from the environment, and then you could see. I still won't put my puppies through that. I'm sorry. If they're that worried about allergies, I'm not the breeder for them. I tell them, this is what I do. Go, if you're worried about a golden doodle, or if you're worried about a doodle mix or a poodle or whatever breed you're looking for, and you're worried about allergies, go spend the time. It's on you. You go spend the time to meet with as many dogs as possible. Reach out to your family, reach out to your friends, have their dog stay the night, have a sleepover, or your kids stay the night there, or, have the dog over so you can spend time with the dog in your house. Make sure it's the same type of dog. And if you're doing doodles, make sure it's the same generation. Like, is it 50% poodle, 75% poodle? Whatever that looks like, or even purebred poodle. So at this point, I do put it back on the client. And then, I just have that honest conversation with them that maybe a dog is something that they're not able to do, or they just have to find the right breed. But regardless, that is on them to do. Today is your reminder that it is okay to change your mind, to pivot in another direction, to make changes, to even begin again. I am seeing so many have to reevaluate their programs in light of the market right now. And I see and I feel you grappling with all of these things. And I'm here just to make sure you give yourself permission to do any one of those things. It's okay to pause and begin again. It's okay to make changes. It's okay to change your mind if you decide something else works better for you. I know it's difficult because when we have things that seem so permanent, like logos and business names and websites and social media, I don't want you to feel like that defines you or that you are tied to that. You know, to continue following your passion and do what's best for you. So today is your reminder, my breeders, my badass breeders out there, as we're all learning to pivot and change and begin again if we need to, adapt to this market. This is me reminding you, you can do it and it is okay. So whatever that looks like for you, whatever heavy decision you are facing right now, whether it's pausing, whether it's absolutely retiring your program, whether it's making changes within your program with your lines or what you offer to accommodate and move with the market in a realistic but still helpful, impactful, ethical, responsible way. Whether that's merging programs, whether that's just kind of like, maybe this is a good time to revamp everything, rename your program, new logos, new marketing, whatever that looks like for you right now, I'm giving you permission. So give yourself permission. It is okay to begin again. Thanks for riding shotgun with me today. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Bye. Let's talk about body blocking today. Yesterday we talked about stress signals and how we miss them and how it can translate to puppies that then feel like the world's not safe, they can't trust you, they don't feel honored, they don't feel respected, and all of these things just tumble into a puppy that ends up having to growl or even bite to protect themselves. They've been pushed to that limit, and or they become withdrawn and scared and anxious and have separation anxiety and all those things. So either way, we have a hand in how balanced and neutral and happy and fulfilled our dogs are. So playing off of the video yesterday, if you didn't watch it, go back and watch it, because we talk about stress signals and how we push too much too far and we miss those stress signals, which is huge. The other thing I wanted to talk about is body blocking. Simple things like this. Now, in the dog world, they never face each other front on to meet. They always go to the side and sniff the bum, right? They always go at an angle. They never go straight that way. It's at an angle because that's the polite thing to do as a dog. Just like reaching your hand over your head to pet them is not polite dog language. You should offer your hand underneath to pet them. Wait for them to initiate. This is the other thing. I can't stress this enough. Wait for them to initiate any kind of interaction with you. I don't think any human, I'm just going to say it, has any right to pet a dog that has not given them any indication that they want to be petted. Okay? I do not believe that. I believe the dog should initiate contact first. Just gonna get that out of the way. That's another whole video. I'm gonna do another video about that. Body blocking. When you're out walking, typically you don't see it in the house because they feel very safe in the house. So I'm just gonna use out walking for example. So if you're walking your dog and someone with a stroller comes by. Now, if it's a newer dog and I'm still training, I'm still building that trust, I'm still building that rapport, I'm still building confidence, I'm going to naturally, without thinking twice about it, move my dog to the opposite side of where the stroller is. Boom. Something that simple. I'm now using my body to block the stroller, the bike, the skateboard, the person with the dog, the person with the hat, the person with the umbrella. I don't even care. Whatever it is, whatever it is, I'm going to use my body with strength, with empowerment. Move my dog to the other side. I'm going to feel I've got you. Whatever we're passing by is not going to greet you. It's not going to touch you. It's not going to hurt you. There's nothing to be scared of. So something as simple as body blocking, moving your dog to the other side. If something's on the other side of the street, if a big truck is coming, I'm going to just move my dog over. And then give them that presence. Give them that strength. Feel it from your hand down to the leash to your dog. I got you. Nothing's going to happen to you. So something as simple as the body blocking exercises is incredibly powerful. Instead, we just keep walking, and then we let them walk by the stroller, and then we let this person just reach their hand right over their head and pet them, and nothing was authorized by that dog at all. And you just taught that dog, you won't protect me. I don't feel safe. That was past my threshold. If it's a more shy, reserved dog. Now, some dogs love it, like their attention hose. They will just be like, anybody will pet me? Will you pet me? Will you pet me? Will you pet me? But the mistake with letting just anybody pet them too is you are rewarding that anxious state of mind. So then you have a dog when you're out walking and every person they see, they're pulling, they're lunging, they're barking. There's all this excitement because what do they get? What have you let them do? Oh yes, get attention and affection from somebody while they're in an excited state of mind. We want neutral, balanced dogs, period. Those are happy, healthy dogs. So start using the natural body blocking. Don't let everybody pet your dog. You could either cause an overexcited dog or you're going to cause fear and anxiety. If someone wants to pet your dog, yes, sure, you'd like to pet my dog. Let me put them in a sit. Make sure they're in a calm state of mind. Come on over, offer them your hand under, say hi. You can pet them. All right, thanks for visiting with my dog. Have a good day. There you have it. Thanks for Ryan Shaw.